So that is the opportunity to now really make the final step with this restoration project and take it out on the road, which is what we're going to do right now. So hopefully you can join us there. Welcome to another video here at Back to Classics, and today we're going to discuss this 1973 750 Sport. Part 2 in this video series. I would like to link to a video we've made about this particular bike before, where we discuss this particular restoration project and how it all came about restoring this bike and to what level we did that. We have this bike in our possession for many years, and it had been crashed at some point, and that showed with some damage to the frame, the front fork, and a lot of other bits, and it was all packed in boxes, and we think it had been stacked that way for many years. So gradually over time we restored this bike, starting in fact with the engine that was completely newly built. So the cases were all wet blasted, as well as the cylinder and the cylinder heads. The crankcase was completely rebuilt, as well as the gearbox. Cylinder heads had new valve guides, new valve seats, new valves obviously, so it's been completely rebuilt to the highest standards. But also about the historic background of the 750 Sport as a model in Ducati's history, what it all meant, how it came to become a 750 Sport, together with the 750 GT and the later Super Sport. So first, let's dive into the Ducati history once again, and go back to when this bike was launched for the first time in 1972, in fact. So they undertook that right in 1972, entering in the Imola 200-mile race there. Very successful, winning the race, and also the second place and the first two places for Ducati, effectively making a name for Ducati in the big displacement motorcycle industry. After some prototypes, back in 1972, the Ducati 750 Sport that featured the wide 750 GT frame still, and that had a slightly different painting scheme than on the later models. Because of the wider rear frame, it also has a wider rear seat unit, a wider frame where the front mount is, where the mount over the frame is a little wider, a different painting scheme incorporating a Z, which is why we call it a Z stripe. So it's an important model for Ducati, and one that really got the name going for Ducati as a manufacturer of sporting bikes with large displacement. Really check out that video if you want to know more about the 750 Sport and this bike in particular. But at the end of that video you saw me complaining about the weather conditions here in Holland. But for that we have to wait for some good weather to come our way. So that'll be probably early spring before we can really finalize this project. During last spring, which were absolutely terrible, so we were not able to get this bike really finished, in the sense that we were unable to test ride it on the road. But finally, their good weather has become upon us, so that is the opportunity to now really make the final step with this restoration project and take it out on the road, which is what we're going to do right now. So hopefully you can join us there. So it seems like yet another project has finished here at Back to Classics. We're in this beautiful polder landscape in Holland, where we have taken this bike out finally in some good weather. Actually, it's quite hot today, so let's head back for some cold water at the workshop soon. But first, wrap up this project. Beautiful rebuild, completely done, everything touched, and well, you saw me just riding it through the Dutch landscape. Absolutely beautiful, picks up power very well, although it's still restricted because it's done now 115 kilometers in total since the restoration. So there's still a run-in period for this bike, but other than that, it looks to be in absolute 100% condition, so ready to be delivered to our client. That wraps up this video series as well as this restoration project. We thank you very much for watching. Toodle-dokie, see you next time.